This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Oh, little 3-6. Here's a handoff to AJAYI to begin the drive. Cuts back, left sideline. And he takes
information. In this case, they got both. They attack for a big gain, and they have information that tells them he might want to come back to that play later.
Tannehill now to throw. Buying time to his left. And some room to maneuver.
Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot. The shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. AJAYI, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And they do.
Of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive lineman?
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's brought down. And he'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. Here's a carry now for Mike Gillisley.
The front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
All kinds of time. And got a man. It's one. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's first and D-line. So they're on the 5-yard line here. Second down and goal.
And if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you're...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass and
animations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice...
Do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about...
They run again with AJAYI. And he's brought... This is AJAYI. And he'll look... They run with AJAYI. And they'll stop
and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physical...
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And their balls got the line engaged because now they know...
Out their eyes, they have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way.
On third down, Taylor, left side here, caught by Clay. Vice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all
did. And then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it.
On third and 1, it's Taylor. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight. But don't pressure, which they did on this play, got him down for a loss. Not a big one.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They're dangerous. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense...
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Got a man open, that's Devontae Pillai. Tannehill on first down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Here's Tannehill now on second down. And that will be it.
And he didn't get that done on that play.
Now it's Tannehill. It's a 41-yard attempt. Boy, he just threw an interception last. On the return, it's Brandon Tate. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. They're dangerous.
Taking words and bringing them to life at halftime. I will guarantee you.
Here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments.
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this. That last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now it's AJAYI. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take the...
Great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen.
A wide receiver carry for Parker. And he's brought down. It's a 20. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's brought down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they
will make some plays against you.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this one down to...
On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped. Open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. AJAYI.
And once you score the first one, there's that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he's time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for it.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. He completes it to Hunt. On second down, it's McCoy. Looking for... Here's Taylor. Rush coming in.
Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people...
They had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
Over the middle and into the hands of a
receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay and John have taken the lead here in the fourth. He's got the hat trick. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. The 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense.
To a field goal. He's got it. Still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession...
AJAYI hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at the 4th. They'll begin the drive with AJAYI. And he's brought. And they'll go on the ground. And he's got room. Time for score here on what could be their final drive. And he is going to lose you. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is back to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it. He's got him in. A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the... They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry.
Able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a shot. And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond that he's had here in this one.
And that will make this a 4-point. He's back to throw. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the